The 2020 Gambia Open is being played in 2021 after its previous scheduled date of 24 to 29 March 2020 had to be cancelled. This was a consequence of the banning of all sporting activities in the country in order to help curb the spread of the COVID-19 disease, which was declared a global pandemic by the World Health Organization on 11 March 2020. This year's tournament, being the first Open since the passing of Gambia's first president, Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara, in 2019, is dedicated to his memory. The late Sir Dawda Jawara was a keen golfer, a member of Fajara Club from 1963 to 2019, and the first chief patron of the Gambia Golf Association (GGA) when it was formed in 2009. This is also the first Gambia Open to be played at the newly renamed Sir Dawda Jawara Fajara Club golf course. The contest was divided into three categories separating caddies, amateurs and pros from Senegal, Sierra Leone and Gambia.
It's telling me that we have come a long way in the fact that the Gambia Open has been organized once again. We've had participation from Gambian residents, Senegalese, Sierra Leoneans, Nigeria, and my father initiated the Gambia Open and Pro-Am back in the early 1970s, and he used to take part as well. He's been an active golfer since 1963, so we decided that this Gambia Open, being the first Open since he passed away in 2019, that we dedicated to his memory.
The Caddy tournament aims to motivate young players to become professional golfers in the future. Ibu Jajo collected the top prize in the opener, winning the Caddy category. Gambia's #1 golfer Dudu Kasama retained his title with a record 4th championship win in the professional category. The top local pro expressed joy at winning the title, attributing it to his hard work. Kasama, who has been representing the Gambia internationally, also called for sponsorship to help Gambian pros to take part in more international tournaments.
To try to lie to institutions and companies to look for sponsors so that I can play more international tournaments, especially within the sub-region. I always have the plan to play in the US Open qualifiers or the British Open qualifiers, which normally takes place during the summer. So these are the plans I'm having. The immediate plans is to try and have sponsors to play within the sub-region. Tournament that come Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Ghana, Equatorial Guinea, and even South Africa, which are bigger golfing nations, in Africa.
Because I don't think a lot of Gambians know about golf when it comes to golf, in terms of golf. And we have very talented golfers here in Gambia. You see the Senegalese team, they are all the pros here. It's about 23 pros internationally. And Gambian come top and the Gambian come second place. So it says something about the talent in the country. So what we need support from the government so that we can have a proper golf course in the Gambia.
This is the first major tournament bringing together Gambians and other sub-regional golfers. A development official say is vital in the advancement of sports in the country.
One of the perceptions out there has been that golf is a sport for the few. But I was actually told that is not the case because I've been introduced to some people, not today, a few months ago when they came to the office, to some few golfers that were recruited from amateur level and they grow up to become professionals. And that is something that I would want us to work on, to see how best we can be able to encourage more people at our communities, in our schools, and in our other VUs and others, to see how best they can adopt golf as a form of sports, and that just like we embrace football and volleyball and basketball.
Certificates were later presented to winners in the 2020 Gambia Golf Open. Sheikh Juf, reporting for Jarte Sport.